If you've never seen an intelligent person, it is Emmanuel. Even when he pretends like he's covering his eyes, that he's sleeping, ask a question and he'll answer you spot on. There is no day when I was in Kosase with the Honorable Lady, Professor Manuel will always ask Joyce, is my friend Anita in the committee? And Joyce will recall, are you in the committee? But he got favor from all the members of parliament. And we thank God. It's not easy. He was an icon. Very intelligent. Very respectful. Even when he knows that you're speaking nonsense, he will always respect you. And respect your views. That was Emmanuel for you. Government Chief Whip, I want to give you a responsibility. I know this is a government house. Not so?
Yes.
I want you in your motion to bring it that the house must remain with the family. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! As government, we have money. As government, we have money. Professor Manuel has lived a non-corrupt person. We are not going to say maybe he stole money, he has other buildings, he has what? No. Bet must remain in the house. If when another governor comes, we shall get another official building.
I knew Manuel very closely in his campaigns at Makerere, which Nduguna mentioned. I was a student at Makerere College School with Manuel's brother David. And during campaigns, we also joined in the fray. Like he said, Right Honorable said, even outsiders participated in that campaign. College school was not so much of an outsider. When Emmanuel won the elections, me and David went to congratulate him in his room. And I don't know whether David requested for some shoes. I don't know whether David is here. Emmanuel said, what size do you put on? And eventually we discovered we could put on the same size of shoe. He opened the wardrobe. I think David picked 2 suits and 2 pairs of shoes. I picked 1 pair and a 1 short sleeved shirt. I didn't want a suit. That is as far as I come with Emmanuel. Then I became part of his family. His father literally took me like another son. Along the way, me and Emmanuel started a private company. And since then, me and him and several other friends continue working together in our private business. But of course, Manuel being in the jobs he had in government, we didn't bring him too much to the foreground. Otherwise, he would be hit right and center. The mistakes we make would be like his, so we protected him. Later on, as I was getting married, he requested me to be his best man. And that was very easy because I'd been one of those that thought that Betty would make a wonderful wife for him. I will not say too much about Emmanuel because more will be said about him, and a lot has been said. If I say more, it will just to be as a superlative. I want to thank Betty kuba omukazi w'omutima. I'm not saying this as James only. This is on behalf of Emmanuel's friends. Betty, we are proud of you. Turaruga muri ebi nija kweta meeting tutameniwe n'abandi bace banywana babora kumanya tuganira abindi kungane nkushabo gume kukungambira Nairobi wabatagumire ebintu nibikugumira, but I trust that with God's prayers, with prayers and God's help, we will certainly fit in the shoes of Emmanuel. Let me thank all of you for honoring Emmanuel in coming in these numbers, and I hope that most of you will accompany Betty to cover the
it took me time to actually learn the kind of person Emmanuel was. The man does not talk. He's quiet. I'm talkative. And many times I would feel like as if I want to dissect him and really know what he's thinking. Because he would just look at me. I would speak like 1,000 words and he speaks one word. And it really bothered me. But later on, I got to know him, the kind of person he is. A man that feared God. Later on, he became very active with Rotary. So I wondered whether those values that he had were like from those of you who are Rotarians, the four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Does it bring goodwill and friendship? Is it beneficial to all? So I wondered whether it was as a result of Rotary influencing.
He was a very, very important member of the cathedral. When he wasn't able to come as regularly as he would have now because of bad health, in a way we appointed Ben to be the chaplain. This man, Tumuherwe, he can spiritually account for Governor Mutebile, this one. And as you heard, he's absent from the body but face to face with Christ. Hallelujah. Thank you, Betty, for looking after your husband and for fulfilling your marital vows. It was for better, for us, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health till death do you part. That's what has happened. Two remarks. The reason Governor Mutebile was a man of integrity is partly because of where he was raised. He was born and raised in the East African revival family. The real John Wilson Mutebile was a saved man. No wonder he turned out the way he did. Secondly, Honorable Tayebwa, I used to be Speaker of Makere Students Guild. I second the motion that has been moved by the Deputy Speaker herself, that in order to reward integrity and not allow space to the mockers and scoffers and corrupt people who will say, look at so and so, what did he gain by being a person of integrity? This is a very wonderful, wonderful thing. I support the motion. When it is moved tomorrow, formally, you know, all these are seconders and thirders, and they're going to vote towards it. You can as well say due to popular demand. Kwebaza